is hitless tonight. Nola setting up outside. It's a breaking ball hammered out toward left center field. Hit well. Kyle Lewis back. That's gone.
High drive. Crushed to left field. Goodbye!
We've got another record setter today. Mike Trout has a career that spans just over a decade, but he has already broken records and claimed enough awards to ensure that people know his name and how he is coming up in the major leagues. With a stunning net worth of $60 million, it would be a little difficult to go unnoticed. So let's go ahead and check out a little bit more about his career and what he does with his millions. Number 10, his stunning accomplishment so far. Mike started his career in 2009 when he joined the rookie-level Arizona League. He debuted on the Arizona Angels team and ended the season with the Cedar Rapids Colonels and the Class A Midwest League. Ever since then, he has been quickly climbing his way through the minor leagues to finally reach the Los Angeles Angels.
How do you balance the pressure, Mike, of what everybody wants to see?
When I go out there, I don't put any pressure on myself. Being able to go out there and just play the game I love ever since I was a little kid, and being out there, if I do my best every night and try to help the team win, hopefully make a push next year.
So far, he has been named All-Star 8 times, been awarded the Silver Slugger Award 7 times, got an AL MVP 3 times, won the AL Rookie of the Year Award in 2012, and All MLB First Team in 2019.
Angel fans, the 2016 American League Most Valuable Player, Mike Trout. Angels owner Artie Moreno is presenting Mike with a special ring from the Angels commemorating his second MVP award. In addition to being named the American League's MVP, Mike earned his 5th consecutive Silver Slugger Award, given to the best offensive players at each position in both the American and National League.
Now that is pretty impressive, seeing how he's only been on the map for the past 13 years. Besides all of that, he was the youngest player on the Los Angeles Angels to hit 2 home runs in one game.
League's 2-2. Blasted out to left. This is gone. Trout absolutely crushed.
Number 9, he's got some pretty impressive endorsements. On top of his massive baseball salary, Mike also receives a good chunk of change from his endorsement partners. His endorsements started coming back in 2012, and he has since signed with some pretty impressive companies. J&J Snack Food Super Pretzel, Body Armor Super Drink, Subway, Land Rover, and he even partnered with Nike back in 2014 to have shoes branded in his name. That same year, he ended up signing a deal with Topps to exclusively sell his autographed baseball cards, and it has been renewed twice since then. Number 8, his rookie card sold for a staggering price. Trading cards have always been a part of every genre's memorabilia. It comes as no surprise that Mike Trout's rookie card sold for a record-setting amount. The amount itself is pretty surprising though. The record used to belong to the T206 Honus Wagner rookie card, which sold for $3.12 million back in September of 2016, but Mike Trout has now broken that record. Back in 2020, his rookie card sold for a new record of $3.93 million. The card was sold by Golden Auctions, and it is the highest price ever fetched for a trading card. It had his signature on it, and it was even awarded a grade of Mint 9, which is the 3rd highest any card can receive. It was originally released back in 2009 when Mike was picked with the number 25 pick in the draft. Number 7, he's definitely taken. One of the most common questions when it comes to a celebrity's lifestyle is who their partner is or whether they're available. Well, Mike is definitely off of the market. He ended up marrying Jessica Cox, who is an elementary teacher from Millville. She also has a brother named Aaron Cox, who just so happens to be a retired baseball player. The two of them met in high school, but they ended up splitting up for some time. After a few years, they ended up coming back together, and he proposed to her by writing it in the sky on June 28, 2016. They ended up getting married a year later in Allentown's Ashford estate, and now they have a son. Beckham Aaron Trout was born on July 30th, 2020, and Mike took the season off to be with his family through the birth, since that was the year that COVID-19 pandemic started. Number 6, of course they live in luxury. Mike definitely didn't spare any expense when he bought his mansion that he lives in with his wife and son. The mansion is 20 miles from the Angel Stadium, and it is on 9,000 square feet of land. It has a billiards room, fireplaces, and a huge garage, but out back there is also a spa and a swimming pool that overlooks the amazing sunset view. It ended up costing him $9.15 million, but there has been talk that even this house might be too small for the family if they decided to grow even more. Number 5, his cars are worth more than his mansion. Of course, cars come with a hefty price tag, but it's a whole different story when they can be worth more than a $9 million mansion. Well, Mike's cars do just that. Actually, they end up coming in at around $20 million in value. Mike's collection consists of multiple vehicles, but some of his most notable ones are his white Chevrolet Stingray, a black Mercedes AMG, and a beautiful Chevy Silverado Midnight Edition truck. Number 4. Baseball isn't the only sport he'd want to play pro. Just like any other athlete, he has hobbies that consist of other sports aside from baseball. Trout loves to golf whenever he can find the time during the offseason, and he thinks that if he hadn't become a professional baseball player, golfer would have been a close backup. He has mentioned that he is actually around a 7, 8, or 9 handicap when he can play every day, but he has a dream in golf as well. Mike has mentioned that he would love to play on the Augusta National Course, which was the site of the Masters. He is a huge fan of the Scottsdale area golf courses, but if he were to pick another dream course to play on, it would be Pebble Beach. Number 3. He already has an actor picked out to play him in a movie. While most people only ever see his professional side on the field, Trout is actually quite a prankster and comedian in real life. At one point, he actually was teased as a kid for having a big head, so his nickname was Headquarters. And after a year on the team, he got pranked himself by being paid all in quarters for a team dinner. After that, he mentioned that he hasn't pulled out any pranks since he was young, but he's itching to do it. He thinks that Adam Sandler would do a great job of portraying him, but he thinks that he can be funnier than the comedian himself at times. And he believes it would be a really funny movie. Number 2, he was actually banned from a Carnival game. When Mike Trout was younger, he and his brother ended up going to the Cumberland County Fair, and they went to play the game where you knock over the milk bottles. Mike got so good that he ended up winning too much for the fair's liking. They ended up just banning him from that specific game, and Mike was legitimately furious about it. Number 1, he gives to charities and has a personal tie to suicide prevention. Mike Trout doesn't just keep his money and time for himself, he has been a huge advocate for the charity, and one of his favorite charities is none other than the Big Brother Big Sister program. There have been multiple times where he was asked to reach out to families in need and help them after tragedy struck. He ended up donating money to families that had been uprooted after hurricanes have struck, and he has a personal tie to suicide prevention, as does Jessica. Jessica's brother Aaron starred at Millville High, and he was drafted to the Angels just like Mike, but he ended up committing suicide in 2018. Aaron was a best friend to Mike, and he and Jessica created a line of merchandise that was dedicated to suicide prevention in honor of Aaron. Mike Trout is still early on in his career, and there is plenty of room for him to grow in the league. With the record-breaking numbers that come with anything Mike puts his mind to, there is no telling what new record someone else will have to work towards in the future. If he and Jessica decide to grow their family even more, they might even have a newer, bigger house for us to check out in the future as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.